Today on Logan Lee's adventure, my husband Yaroon and I continue to walk in the footsteps of aristocrats on the grand tour by checking into the most opulent 5-star grand hotel in Venice, the Hotel Metropole. We then take a romantic gondola ride and savor in a secretive side to this ancient city. We're off to San Marco Square to try to catch a gondola ride because all the gondola and their boaters are all lined up there. So we're going to try to see which one would be best fit for us for the route to take a little romantic boat ride through the canals of Venice. We found our guy. That's it. Okay. Oof. Already I'm so excited. How do we... Okay. Alright. So that is our gondola. Oh, I'm excited. I see it. It looks so beautiful. Look at this. It's huge. That's our love seat right there. So San Marco Square, it's right there. This is the perfect location. Oh, are you starting now? Oh, grazie. Sit down back, please. Thank you. How cool! The party! Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm kind of giddy. Ooh, yes. Look at this. We're pulling out of the lagoon. Already on water. We're so close to the water. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, we're going down the Bridge of Sighs. That's the Bridge of Sighs up there. So, Hasi, you told me this is a prison. Right?
Prison, yeah.
Back in the day, and that's
the bridge between the palace and the...
Yeah, the palace and the prison. And that's why it's called Bridge of Sighs, because there's a lot of prisoners that were moaning back then. But look at all those tourists, and now we're going to go under the... So cool, and then this boat just... Oh, is he going to duck his head? Nope, he's good.
Bridge. On the left, Dodgers Palace. On the right, all the bridge of the museum.
Okay, museum. Yeah.
It's nice because our gondola, Roberto, he's also like a tour guide as well, since he knows all the best spots. And he's just giving us little info along the way.
Aquí ya la calle son de julio que no sé que de noviembre que no sea uno. ¿Ah? Calle son de julio que fue. Ahí. Pasa no fumo tapando.
This is the Dolce Vita. So there's this guy coming up on the left side who's literally just waiting for a boat that's coming to pick him up from right behind us. That's the boat right there. So cool. Literally, you can just be picked up by like a taxi boat or your personal private boat off any of these points whenever you can find it. And of course, the gondola experience itself. I mean, I'm really happy. Because the first time I went to Venice, it was my first ever, one of my first cities that I've ever been in Italy, on my first ever Europe tour, and I was like, gondolas are so romantic, I want to do it with someone. Oh.
Scotland for somebody coming.
And obviously I didn't have anybody in my life because I was a single, independent traveler back then. And then now I have Hiruche.
Library in Europe. Very new.
Is it the orange building? It's so cool going past all these different landmarks and hotels and different canals that you just wouldn't be able to get the same experience if you were on land. Even though that's cool too, but being on water is such a really phenomenal experience in Venice. And another gondola neighbor. Hello. Here's the thing, Logie Bears. Venice feels romantic because it forces you to slow down, and romance lives in that space between moments, whether you're traveling here by yourself, like I did 10 years ago, or with the love of your life, like I am right now. This is a city where there are no cars. It's all banned, so no honking and no rush. You move by foot or by boat, drifting instead of charging forward. That alone softens everything. Venice literally floats, which already puts me in a dreamlike mindset. Roberto, how long have you been traveling?
40 years.
40 years. Wow. Yeah. Then there's the intimacy of it all. Narrow alleys that suddenly open into quiet squares, bridges where you accidentally brush the ancient stones, balconies and shutter windows hinting at lives unfolding just out of view. And as you can see, waterways play a huge role in Venice. It reflects light, architecture, and movement, so everything feels doubled and just slightly unreal. That's the 12th century Marco Polo's house.
Same as Marco Polo
Yeah,
from the game.
the explorer. Not the game. Marco Polo.
Just fits.
Yeah, so close. This canal is so tight. Look at this. This much space that we have. There's laundry hanging over us.
The different meaning like on these shelves attached to it.
Oh. Cheers. Look at this maneuver. Look how tight we are to the brick wall. And then to make it, oop, look at that. It's mastering maneuver right there. Venice also wears its history emotionally. This is a city that was built for beauty, trade, art, and pleasure, not efficiency. You feel the echoes of poets, lovers, mask balls, secret meetings. Even decay adds romance here, with the peeling paint on the walls, weathered stone of the buildings. It's just this imperfect beauty that feels so lived in rather than staged. And now we're coming to an end of our gondola tour. Back to the lagoon. And Roberto, a very energetic gondolier. A beautiful ride from the Bridge of Sighs. And the most important thing to know about this ancient republic is that Venice doesn't show itself all at once. Sure, there are landmarks and must-see sights, but beyond that, it reveals itself slowly, turn by turn, canal by canal. It's like falling in love. It's about discovery, not spectacle. And that's, to me, the magic behind it all. Venice doesn't try to impress you. It just simply seduces you. Now we're going in with the palace right behind your room. So scenic.
Very. E voilà, bene? Molto bene.
Grazie, Roberto. Now we're off to check into the Metropole, Venezia. Ooh, already. Look at these old trunks. Oh my, what a lobby. Checking into the Metropole of Venice is a 5-star Venetian hotel on the prestigious lagoon-facing Riva degli Schiaviani promenade. Now, with collections of antique fans and crucifixes lining the corridors and a seriously tenebrous mirrored ceiling lounge. Now, this is the mirrored ceiling lounge that I just described. It's the Metropole. It comes across as part opium den, part old curious shoppe.
Quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non chiudrai farfalloni amoroso.
And this hotel definitely harks back to an age of Venice that its remains on the streets, but people have lost, forgotten long ago.
Ci sei dolcino d'amor. Fra guerrieri può far bacco, grande stacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante.
I'm gonna give you a little tour of our room at the Metropole Venice. Already you can see how opulent it is. It kind of is a mixture between decadent museum and a old casa mansion. Alright, this is our room right here. 311 is known as the key room. So we come in to this little hallway. And then here is our room. So look at this beautiful carpet. And then You can see the old world glamour of it all. And the character of Venice really speaks in this room. Huge TV, but with regal lights. You can see how quirky the design of this hotel is as well. And the story is that the Metropole has been in the Bigiato family for generations. And the museum standard family curiosity collections of antique corkscrews and fans and nutcrackers, among other items, are displayed in the hallways and corridors that we just went in to enter the room. What do you have there?
Treats.
Ooh, our welcome treats?
Yes, from Biscotteria Latina.
I see your Italian has come along really
Almost
well.
fluent. Almost.
What about that?
Chocolate.
So everything from the decor harks back to Venice's historic trading relations with the East, especially in the Tembro's ground floor lounge, all the way up to this magnificent room. So out here, this window, you can see the canals are way down there. I'm gonna just open this to give you a peek. Look at the canal, and then the bridge. And over there's the lagoon. Venice at our doorstep. So many of the 67 rooms and suites have been revamped over the past few years at the Metropole, and it's been introducing more beautiful brocade and soft furnishings, and of course the wonderful antiques from 18th century pieces to Art Deco and items from Asia. Each has its own particular look and feel. And down to the chairs. Now for a prime location in Venice, this room is huge and is one of the favorite rooms from the matriarch of the family that owns this hotel as well. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite rooms in this room is the bathroom too. Back into the hallway with this cool door mirror. I'm going to open it. And voila! The bathroom. Oh, so well designed. I love that pattern behind the showers. Look, the red actually just pulls so well with the brown. And then here are the Metropole's different amenities. Is that the bubble feature?
Yeah. Or the massage.
It looks vicious. It's going everywhere. It's going everywhere.
Yeah.
The bubbles. Alright, so now we put some shower gel in it to create actual bubbles on top of bubbles. Yes. Ooh, look, it's actually like foaming up. Oh, it's like spilling over too.
It's a mess.
I love it. I want this to be our own personal bathroom. I'm actually obsessed with the design in this bathroom. And then back out here is our closet and bar. I love how it just opens up the whole fridge, just like that. Alright, so as tradition is, we have to do the bed test because this bed looks so lush and plush with the soft furnishings. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Alright. So clearly we're not exploring the rest of Venice for today. Just maybe eat in a bit at the restaurant downstairs. Well, cuddle up with this nice bed. Look at him. Literally giving me American Horror Story hotel vibes. Now, the best way to discover the Metropole Antique Collection, which is basically thousands of treasures collected by the Bijactio family over literally 50 years. It's displayed all over the galleries and the hallways, so we're gonna go on a little adventure. Just wandering the hallways to see the different antiques. Some of it's creepy. Others is just, I want for myself, like the cases of trunks here. Look at all these beautiful vintage trunks. And the circular ones there, just all on display. And you just never know what kind of nooks you'll find in this hotel. Look at this. Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombardie e di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini.
This staircase reminds me a little bit of Inception and a little bit of The Shining. Oh my god, I'm just kind of spooked out. I'm loving the vibes of this hotel, but whew, feels like the eyes are watching me. Jeez, I literally feel like I have shivers going down me right now. Oh my god, and then this wardrobe. It's a magnificent hotel. Eerie too. Now this is the Metropole's Oriental Bar, and what a time warp it is. Literally, it feels like an immersion of being in an atmosphere where the bar provides an enchanted corner imbued with the old colonial Oriental spirit of the East. And you can see that in just the little delicate furnishings. Oh my gosh, this space is just gorgeous. It feels like I am Alice and I have fallen into the rabbit hole.
Non più avrai questi bei pennacchini, quel cappello leggero galante.
Now, whoever says Venice doesn't have enough greenery has never come to the Oriental Bar's garden, because this place is like a Babylon Gardens meets the Garden of Eden, and it has so many spots where hotel guests can just cuddle up, cozy up with a book, eat, relax, and enjoy greenery in the middle of Venice. And here you're amongst jasmine plants, and here you're among luxurious plants and scented jasmine. It truly feels like we're in some lost bygone era, and only this part of it remains. Ooh, look, even an opening where you can catch your boats as it comes right by. Hotel Metropole makes its mark as one of Venice's grand and historical hotels. It's simply a secretive side to Venice that you would not be able to discover if you don't check in, even though the hotel is right at one of the most iconic sites in the whole city center. There's so many rooms here and things to discover here, including this grand spa.
This is the spa. You can come just here.
It looks beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, it's so intimate. Yay! Cheers! Now time to some relaxation and little bites and nibbles at the Oriental bar out in the garden. First, we're starting with the complimentary Prosecco and some complimentary bites thanks to the Metropole. Look how gigantic these olives are. I'll get one myself. We're starting off our meal now with some homemade bread and this delicious looking butter. Looks more like a dessert. This is the yummy codfish. Ooh la la. And this is the yummy aubergine parmigiano. And now as the sun is setting, we have some yummy lobster spaghetti. Just twirling it up. Oh, it smells so good. Grazie.
Ti posso prendere? Some more bread.
We got an extended table to our table for breakfast. So we woke up, well, I woke up quite late. Then I would like, but it's holiday time in Italy. And look at our wonderful breakfast spread out in the garden at the Metropole. Bookshop is one of those mythical places in Venice, in the world, for book lovers and bookworms. Literally I love how this entrance just glides you through a wall of old, ragged, hard-cover books. It's really magical. I love all the little knickknacks that you can find in this store. It's like, this is where I want to make my home away from home. With all these books, all these postcards and maps. Huge gondola boat full of books. Absolutely a dream. So many cool nooks from this bookstore. Look at this. You can even, there's a whole gondola just parked outside of its boat entrance, just on the canal. And you can climb in and whoop! Oh, hey, Jeroen. This must be a wedding gondola. So cute. I feel like I'm in like one of those Medici royal like wave to the common people outside there. Logie Bears, this has been our exploration of Venice. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a like and leave me a comment below because Jeroen and I are now venturing for the first time ever into the outer lagoon of Venezia, and we'll show you what life is like there in the underrated hidden gems part of the Venetian lagoon right up in the next vlog.